Come on. There we go. Boop. And there we are. We've got both of these, well actually, not all of this province, but we have all of this province and all of this province, except for that one. Alright, so there is one more. Alright, but Toletum can already do it. I thought. Okay, we're just waiting for the civic power again. We'll get Dur, and then that's all colonized, and we're sorted there. Care Mordred, in many centuries Attila will come from the east. You must be prepared. That's fine, we'll build forts and castles everywhere. Plus, I'm sure Attila will enjoy attacking my mountain strongholds. There we are. Done. Didn't colour the mountains my colour, which is a bit disappointing. So we need to continue pushing that way. I need to finish that province off. You know what? I'm going to be a little bit contrary here. I think I'm just going to move everyone out of Buria into Burgundia. And we're just going to abandon that province because it's going to be a pain to keep loyal. And then we'll take these two and then we're done with the westward expansion. Someone else can take all of that. So we just need to do a little bit more to the east, and then Langobardia is as big as I want it to be, colony-wise. We can still expand elsewhere through conquest. But my main objective right now is to become a monarchy. Attila DLC. I really hope they add an Attila DLC. Johan has said pretty explicitly he has no intention of doing so, because, in his words, nobody likes to play a falling empire. I do. I think it's fun to play as a challenging nation that's being completely screwed left, right and centre. Like that Total War Attila series was awesome. By the time Attila comes, we'll send in the elves and the orcs to our borders and use them as cannon fodder. We'll fire them out of our cannons. Liberation. The city chiefs of Arinia have taken it upon themselves to free a sizable quantity of slaves. Fine. It's not a Gorian. It's not Ibdura. Where's my other gold mine? Dolum. And Tantonum. As long as it's not Tantonum. In fact, Tantonum's not really doing much in the way of slaves. If I increased your slave population, you could get an extra gem. What do gems do again? Oh yeah! Local tax plus 20. Now, is there a breakdown on how much tax every province generates? No, there isn't. Unfortunately, these stats are on a per province basis. I'd like to have an overview like this for the whole province. Be very useful. Hey, Katie! Join us tomorrow as Mordred streams to an empty channel while we all play the game. Considering earlier I was very concerned because I was struggling to get above 50 viewers while the Paradox stream was going on. Yeah, it could happen. It definitely could happen. Man, I'm losing even more money now. Why? I've not built any extra soldiers. Wages? Wages are costing me 20, which is actually the same... Whoa, okay. That's the same cost as my army. And the army only costs that much because of the plus 50% is tribe modifier. How are we doing for oratory? Okay. I'm wondering if we want to start spending a little bit of oratory on changing government again. Like, we need to save this one for absolute authority, but that's not to say that we can't do domestic autonomy and diplomacy laws. Speaking of diplomacy laws, I wanted to double check something because I realized something in the... Ah, sod, I could have changed this ages ago. So there are diplomatic stances in the game. We're currently in neutral stance, which gives you diplomatic relations +1. We could change it to appeasing stance, which will give aggressive expansion decay plus 0.25, improve relation cost minus 25, and also our allies and everyone in diplomatic range like us more. Mercantile stance, which is the one I was thinking about just now, which will increase our national commerce income by 25%, decreases the cost of creating trade routes, and also makes all other mercantiles like us more, and everyone else in diplomatic range like us more. Bellicose reduces war score cost and fabricate claim cost, and everyone dislikes us more. Or subjugative stance, which means integration is faster, loyalty from subjects is increased, and our own subjects like us more as well. I have no need for diplomatic relations. I have no allies. So there's no reason not to do this. And that should give us a fairly substantial income boost. Problem solved. Damn it. Which also means that I could go and improve my heavy unit. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring in the 4 units of heavy cavalry that I promised myself as a little gift. There we are. That's kind of sad to hear. One thing I've always felt missing from Paradox games was the various pressures that push empires into failure. Yeah, it's because Johan thinks it's not fun to fail. He thinks it's only fun to succeed. I fundamentally disagree with that. But that's their stance, unfortunately. Like, I have a lot of respect for Johan's design skills. Like, it's impressive, but that one point, definitely difference of opinion. So, basically Mordred just created the Hunter League 1,500 years ago. How typical. Yeah, pretty much. He also said if he can find a way of making failing empires fun, he will. When did he say that? Because if he said that, then fair enough, he's changed his tune. But he was pretty vehement about it's not fun to fail. Ah, now we're taking... Oh no, it's just winter problems. Okay, so now we can switch up our troops. So we're going to have heavy infantry in the center, heavy cavalry on the side. I might even put the heavy cavalry in the center. Hold your horses. Pun intended. Heavy cavalry. Our enemies are most likely to consist of archers, chariots, light infantry. Heavy cavalry are fantastic against all of those. So you know what, I'm going to put the heavy cav in the center. We're going to have the heavy infantry flanking them because they're really good at resisting damage. And then we're going to have the light infantry on the flanks actually squishing. Now having high maneuver does, I think, give you bonus when flanking stuff. In fact, this is just damage done. No, we're still going to have the heavy cavalry on the flank, so let's put heavy infantry, heavy cavalry. I think I might actually just get rid of these and replace them with 2 more heavy cavalry. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So this was a bit of a mistake, but that's fine. Disband that. 2 more heavy cav. Brilliant. I hadn't realised just how strong heavy cav was. And yes, I know I could have dwarven elephant riders too, but I definitely can't afford that attrition. I don't remember who told me, but it was from one of the other people in Rose's Discord, I think, one of the streamers, not sure. Okay. And we are still making money. Not a lot, but still in the profit. So what's your supply usage now? 22. 24. So we do need to find somewhere with a little bit more supply. Which only Obatis can give. Okay, suddenly we're rather more restricted in where we can move. But that's fine. The Hakon Longbeard army now hits really rather hard. And we're also making use of the better starting experience. Though, is that experience going down already? I would have thought starting experience would be like the minimum. Apparently not. Huh. You want to import my grain. That's a lot of money. Why is Quadia worth so much? Oh, right. It's because we just got the commerce bonus. So that's including my 25% bonus for being better at trading. And because my relations with everyone are improved, I think that means more people are going to want to trade with us as well. Alright, there was one province I wanted to go off. No, it was... I want to finish populating these two. And then remove ourselves from these two. Yeah, that really doesn't matter. 6, 5, 8, 6. I think we want to improve Strathcona. So Lakara, move you to Strathcona. That is going to require some assimilation, unfortunately. That's a 9. Ooh, hello. Strathcona, 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 Strathcona. I know that just made this way bigger than it was before, but I'm hoping... No, it didn't quite work. Sweeping chew stick. Perfect. That's a super unhappy population. There's a really big slave population in this region. Baluconia wants 0.7. Hell yeah. I don't even know what that was. What did I just sell? Who knows? I'm making money. Do roads do anything besides troop speed? Don't think so, but the troop speed bonus is enormous. Yeah, they're patching out the number of mercenaries. This bit sticking out here just looks so weird. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to own like half a province here while we make these two merge together up to the full size. But I also want to be spending civic power on inventions. Like, are there any other cool inventions we can do? Pretty sure there are. Yep, discipline's nice. Commerce income would be great. Build cost reduction. Tribesman output less so. Oratory tech improvement would be good. How are we doing for population now? 1,100. Population's growing quite nicely. Carthage and Contestania are doing quite well. Not much of a change in Ireland. Luonia, I think, are consolidating slowly but surely. Phrygia, I think, is coming back. Iberia continues to... Phrygia is definitely coming back. I think they're conquering stuff around them. And the Moria Civil War goes on. Moria has 3,000 troops left and only 89 cohorts. Meanwhile, the revolt has 36,084 cohorts. No wonder it's so close. They've completely bled Moria dry. You don't take attrition on roads either. Oh, interesting. I feel like roads should provide a commerce bonus too. They may do. I haven't actually played as anyone that can use roads. I just heard from a couple of other streamers like Shenria saying roads are amazing. And Republica play. Right, so commerce income would be nice. But do I want to spend that civic on expansion? I think that probably do. So probably to Tracky. Move these. 7, 8, 9, 10. Start with Bostor. Alright then. Alright, how is the provincial happiness? Generally okay. 216 pops converted now. And their loyalty has gone from 0 to 60. Sounds like a sports car. Well, you're probably... No, yeah, Subcarpathia is one of the places I'm still expanding in. You definitely need to do some civilizing efforts. Though I think you're still on a border area. You're still civilizing. You really need to do some civilizing. I'm going to change that right now. So do you guys. You're fine. Elysia. Okay, so at least it does highlight where that province is. So Elysia, give me an idea. Swabian, 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 Swabian. Yeah, this is pretty sodding Swabian. So let's change you to civilization effort as well. Rugia. I mean, frankly, could probably be doing the same thing. Swabian, 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 Swabian. So long as the dominant culture here is good, then I'm happy. And I think we can do one more oratory. Venadia, still civilizing. Helcavonia and Galindia. You're also Swabian. So let's switch you to civilization effort. And you to civilization effort. Need 36 oratory. Okie dokie. Colonize till India, produce elephants, raise elephant hordes. I already have elephants. I buy them from Carthage. Haven't built any because of supply issues, but I can if I wanted to. You're taking attrition here. Why? Because apparently your army is enormous. I'm just going to stand there instead. Sparrowhawk is no commander. That is... fine. Bye-bye. And then... your name is supposed to be Sparrowhawk. Income and attrition's looking acceptable. So Ostrana really needs more slaves. So let's move Oh, I don't even need to. No, let's not move them out. Let's just go ahead and colonize this. Now, do any of you have high populations that we can be using? Yes. You do, but you can only reach one place. You can only reach... Well, actually, you can reach 3. Where's that? 2. Ingoldt Geraldus has made a lot of friends at court these past months and has proven how much of a boon it would be to our rule by opening a door to a larger audience. So you basically want my money to do stuff with. No, that's changed. No, nope. I'm not having you adding more clans. Nope. Nope. Nice try, trying to sneak that one through. Disappointed in you, I am. Disappointed. Now we're looking like a pretty well consolidated country. I'm quite happy with that. Plenty of income. Manpower is growing fairly steadily, though we could definitely do with more. Assimilations will be required. Although right now I think I'm going to try and save the oratory because I still want to change more of these. Here we are. So Catinia. Down here. Are you actually religiousing people? Actually, yes you are. Very well, you may continue. And in fact, you should also be... In fact, how's the culture down here? Actually, not that different, so... Dacian, Zamorian, Swabian Chustic. Okay, there's quite a few Zalmoxians, so you do need to be on religious conversion. And then Cotinia also still has quite a lot of Zalmoxian, so yeah, you're fine too. How's Ibdura's civilization scale? We're at 44%. We're stuck there. Nothing else to sell. So how's the tech? 73. So we do still need to continue promoting Freeman in this province. With oratory power. Kind of looks symmetric to modern day Germany. Yeah, I do kind of. Not really intentional, but not going to complain. Dubunia is currently fighting against Cortiania, who kind of surround them on multiple different sides. I feel like Dubunia is going to win the war for Britain, though. Venalia is looking quite strong. Have you become a federated tribe yet? Nope, you are still migratory. And does Avernia still exist? I don't think they do. I think they've died. Constantania is doing really well. Oh dear. Seruria is beating Carthage up big time. Rome hasn't expanded very much. They're probably just in serious consolidation mode right now. You want to buy fish. Right then. Common blob. Phrygian revolt. Oh dear. Oh, we have an invention. Oratory tech investment would be great. Commerce income would also be good, but we are currently making money, so that's less of a problem. And the Boeotian helmet would be nice, just for that discipline bonus, but I think I'm going to go with the oratory attack bonus. The practice of taking census is said to have first appeared in the Middle Kingdom of Egypt. On a wider scale, however, it's become vital to the continued administration of the Roman Republic, providing valuable data on the ethnicity and details of the dwellers therein. Boop. Onwards. From what I've heard, Rome reaches a certain size as the AI and just stops. I think Paradox is looking into it. I hope they haven't just stopped here. Because they could definitely have another showdown against Carthage. But unfortunately, just like Rome has stopped, we are also going to stop for this evening. So thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live again in the future. Which, by the way, will be tomorrow. So we're going to be playing some more of this tomorrow, kicking off at 5 PM BST until about 2 AM. So I'm going to be doing the full 8 hours Imperator Rome tomorrow. The game is out, so you can get it for yourselves if you haven't already pre-ordered it. And also, tomorrow I can talk freely about whether I am liking this or not, rather than just showing you the gameplay glimpses and various expressive facial expressions. If you want to support this channel further in what I do, then please do consider subscribing. Helps check the... if you want to raid someone who's not streaming Imperator, a recent follower, Chief Code Red. I still want to do Imperator at the moment, Marshall. So find me an Imperator streamer and we'll go and raid them. Or we could just go and raid Paradox. I kind of fancy raiding Paradox. Just to see what they do. Or are they actually doing anything right now? I'm going to go and raid Mirathi. Yeah, I'm going to raid Mirathi. Paradox doesn't really need the exposure. Marathi is a crazy Scotsman that I met at ParadoxCon last year, and we're going to go and say hi to him. So /raid Marathi. So head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking, throw in the horns if you have access to them. That would be absolutely fantastic. Would be cool. I do have a YouTube channel, which you can find at the link which Marshall is posting up right now. That is where you will find the beginning of this series, so if you've missed out the growth of Lombardia and the migration from central Germany, then you can find that there. And then finally, I also have a Patreon where you can support the channel, which is at patreon.com/MordredViking, or Discord, where you can come and join the community. Always lovely to see some new faces, so come join us. Right, let's go raid Mirathi. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.